Have you ever wondered if you could turn your love of gardening, the hobby of gardening, into some kind of business, some kind of profession or job? Well, I was having that same question about 5 years ago, and I can tell you the answer. I'm going to tell you the answer in this video. Welcome to Gardenary. My name is Nicole Burke, and I'm the author of Kitchen Garden Revival and the founder of Rooted Garden and Gardenary Incorporated. I'm a garden coach. I'm someone who turned my love for gardening, my hobby of gardening, into a gardening business. And I'm in the business of helping other gardeners do the exact same thing. So in today's video, I want to tell you one of the first steps you can take to turn your love and your hobby of gardening into a profitable profession without becoming a YouTube star or an influencer or brand promoter. Sound like something you might be interested in? That was me. So 5 years ago, I was gardening with my family. We were in the backyard. I was having the best time. I have 4 kids, and I like to say the kitchen garden was my getaway when I couldn't get away. And I think right now we're in the middle of Corona quarantine, and we're all kind of feeling that. So my youngest had started preschool, and I was interested in starting something of my own professionally. I had worked in the philanthropic area for 10 years and was still doing contract work, but I really had this burning desire deep inside of me to create a business of my own. And I had the question, could there be a way to create a gardening business? So I went on a search. I was trying to find a way to take my love of gardening and actually profit from it, actually make money, make enough money to serve as a full salary, a full-time salary for myself and to support my family. Now my husband has a full-time job too, but you know, these days with 4 kids, got a lot of things to buy. So it was 2015, and my first thought that I was gonna do was to sell salad. I was growing tons of salad from my kitchen garden, and so I started telling everybody I was gonna grow enough salad to feed people, to harvest once a week and sell the salad. But I had a good friend advise me. She said, you know, Nicole, I don't want to buy your salad as much as I want to learn how to grow salad. And that's when I had the idea of creating a garden consulting business. So that's what I want to tell you, the first step to do that today. So if you're a gardener, if you love gardening and you can't stop thinking about it, and you've really been thinking about starting your own business, one of the simplest, easiest ways to get started in a gardening business is to start being a garden coach or a garden consultant. So here's a simple and easy way to get started down that path. One quick and easy thing you can do is to think about something that you're particularly good at in the garden. So it could be growing tomatoes. Now, as you can see from my tomato plant here, that's not necessarily my specialty. So I'm really good at growing cherry tomatoes, but growing large tomatoes, well, you know, the debate's still up for grabs whether or not I know how to do this. But 5 years ago, the thing I definitely knew how to do was to grow salad. I'd been doing it for several years, and I was getting tons of production out of my kitchen garden. I knew how to grow salad, and I knew that I knew how to grow salad, and I knew I could probably figure out a way to teach that to other people. So take some time, if you're thinking about starting your own garden business, think about something you're good at in the garden. It could be growing salad, it could be growing tomatoes, it could be growing flowers or cabbages or basil, whatever it is. Take a minute today and think about something that's really particularly a specialty of yours, something that you're really good at. And then take a little bit of time and consider a way that you could turn that into a simple lesson, a teachable step-by-step that you could share with somebody else. I like to encourage my garden coaches to break it into 3 to 5 steps, period. Don't make it complicated. So one of our jobs as garden coaches and consultants is to take the mystery, the confusion, and the overwhelm of a big sprawling garden and turn it into simple step-by-steps that our students can follow and get success from. So first of all, pick the thing that you know you're good at in the garden. It can be anything, and you don't need to be good at everything in the garden to get started. Just one thing. For me, it was salad gardening. So write down and think about the thing that you're great at in the garden. Second, break it into a few simple steps. 3, 4, 5 step-by-steps that you could share with somebody to give them the same kind of success in their garden. The third step is to try it. You know how the one thing that we really need to grow any kind of business, there's a word, a long word, 1, 2, 3, 3 syllables actually, that anybody needs to grow a business, and that is confidence. Confidence. And we don't get confidence from just sitting in our room thinking about it. We get confidence from actually doing things. So the third thing I want to challenge you to do is take your step-by-steps and go teach it to somebody. Teach it to your child, teach it to your neighbor, teach it to your friend or your mom or your dad or your sister. You know, teach it to your dog. Teach it to anybody that will listen so that you can practice taking the thing you know, turning it into a step-by-step and sharing it with somebody else. Those are 3 simple ways, and you can start turning your gardening hobby into a profitable gardening coach profession. Sound fun? I think so. I've made a profession out of teaching other people how to garden, not by being a YouTube star, because clearly I'm not, but by creating a business where I serve directly clients all over my city in Houston, Texas through my business, Rooted Garden. And I've gotten to train over 250 gardeners just like you to set up similar garden consulting businesses all over the country. So I know this system works. Are you down for it? Take the 3-step challenge and see if you can turn your own garden passion into a garden coach business too. If you want to learn more about becoming a certified gardenary coach, you can find out more information at the link below right here about the Garden Coach Society. We have a 5-day free Garden Coach Challenge that'll bring you through a lot of the process I hinted to in this video, and it'll help build those 3 syllables we talked about in the video too. Confidence. Confidence. That's actually the main thing you need to start your business, especially a garden coaching business. So here's to making the world a better place by helping other people learn how to garden and turning your gardening hobby into a profitable profession too. I can't wait to get to know you inside the Garden Coach Challenge, and I hope that I get to serve you and teach you and mentor you inside the Garden Coach Society. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for bringing back the garden with me, and thanks for teaching the people you know and love how to garden too. That's the best way that we're going to change the world together. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Now I'm going to go back to harvesting my really sad tomatoes. Don't tell anybody I only got two tomatoes out of this. I won't be teaching tomatoes, don't worry. I'll leave that up for you. Thanks for watching.